What's up, boys? This is Contango coming at you from Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. And today I just wanted to showcase these national objective cards that I got printed. So these national objective cards are for my 1940 Global Alternate Universe game. If you're unfamiliar, that's the map that you're looking at behind the cards. It is, if you've played Axis and Allies 1940 Global, that is basically the game. There's a couple of very minor rule differences, but essentially it's the same game but on a different map. So as if the world had formed differently, the continents and so on. The nations are all the same, and the gameplay similarly, but it's just a fresh experience because the map is new, so you're not really sure what the right strategies are. So to go along with that, I now have this national objective card deck, and before I say anything else, I want to say a big thank you to Corporal Clegg in the UK, who is almost 100% responsible for these. I did virtually nothing. He just of his own accord decided that he was excited enough about this game and he wanted to put these cards together. I know he has made a card deck in the past for himself. I think that's for the anniversary edition, if I remember right. And so he has a bit of experience there, and he went ahead and made these and basically told me when they were nearly done that he had done this. So special thanks to him, and he did a really classy job. So I'll give you a bit of a closer view here. So each card has, it's got the emblem as you would expect, how much the national objective is worth, a bit of a description, and then mostly they have these mini maps on them, and that's really helpful. Not only do you have the card in hand to remind you of what your national objectives are, but the mini map just makes it really easy to find what you need to get that national objective. So for example here, for this North Sea resources for Germany, I can look at the mini map and say, okay, I need those 4 territories, and then just bounce up here and say, oh, there they are. So that's going to be really helpful, especially for people that have not played the game before, which is nearly everyone. So it's really handy. So I'll just go through quick here and show you. Some of them do have text, others have kind of images there, like this one is Germany needs to not be at war with Russia, but a lot of them do have the mini map. So here's the Japanese ones, and the print quality is just really good on these. I like this one here with the American flag washed out in the background. Chinese ones here, UK, and you can see similarly here with the mini map, if it's sea zones for this objective, you need to keep Axis warships out of those sea zones. So just helpful to say, okay, those are just over here on the map. So and there's Italy, Anzac, and lastly France. And I should show you, I didn't mention before, this is what the back of the card looks like. So the way it works is the file that has these cards in it is, it's kind of goes cards, and then the next page will be the backing. So you just print it double paged, and I look both sided, and it will come out like that. And then you just got to cut the cards out. So I had these printed at a local print shop. They printed it on what they were calling 100-pound cardstock. So it is a paper. It's as thick of a paper as they had. It's not quite a playing card material, but I think this is going to be relatively durable for my purposes. I may eventually look to try to use one of those online services like Grasshopper does for his card decks, but for now this is pretty good, and like I said, the print quality is great. So it would be something you could do at home if you had your own color printer. I didn't have any color for my printer, so I went to the print shop and they did a good job. So So that's that. Again, big thank you to Corporal Clegg for that, and I'm glad to have these in hand. I'm going to be playing a game this weekend at Young Grasshoppers. He said to bring my map down and we're going to give it a go. So these will be really handy because most of the players won't have played before and definitely won't have the national objectives memorized. So if you are interested in getting this, the card deck I'm going to put up on the forums, the Axis and Allies forums, so you can get it directly from there and just print it off yourself. The map file, if you're interested in getting that, it's too big for me to put on the forums or any place like that. So that would be something you have to get in touch with me to get. You can do that on the forums. You can leave a comment on this YouTube video, or you can email me at axisalliescontango@gmail.com, and I can get you the map file if this is something you want to have printed. Alternatively, I could get my print shop to print it and send it to you. That would be a little bit more expensive because of the shipping, but I think they charged me 65 or 70 Canadian to have it printed, so it'd be about that much plus shipping. And yeah, so that's, I think, everything I wanted to go over. Like I said, they look great, and thanks for watching.